Hey there, and welcome little learners. This is Woofie and Friends, my new podcast, where every week we get to meet a new animal friend, get to know them, and maybe even learn a few secrets. I'm your host, Woofie, and boy, do we have a treat for you today. We're diving deep, and I mean deep, into the ocean to meet one of the most incredible, smartest, most mysterious creatures in the entire sea. Can you guess who it is? 8 arms, color-changing superpowers, lives in the rocks. That's right, it's an octopus. Hold on to your hats, everyone. This is going to be fun.
Learning, everyone is learning.
Octopus, welcome to Woofie and Friends. We're so thrilled to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Woofie. I'm so happy to be here.
Now, before we dive into your secrets, paint a picture for us. What do you look like? Where do you call home?
Okay, picture this. I have a soft, squishy body. No bones at all, just muscle and skin. My body is usually reddish-brown or grayish, but here's the magic part. I can change that color in less than a second. It's like I'm wearing an invisible mood ring that covers my entire body. My 8 arms are lined with powerful suckers, like tiny cups that can taste, touch, and grip things. I live in rocky crevices and coral reefs on the ocean floor, usually in cool, dark places where I can hide and hunt. The ocean is my home, and every rock, every cave, every shadow is part of my world.
Wait, you can change color in less than a second? That's faster than I can blink.
Faster than you can think, actually. My skin has millions of tiny color cells called chromatophores. Each one is like a little paint sack filled with red, yellow, or brown pigment. I can open and close them individually and boom, instant camouflage. But it's not just for hiding. I use color to talk to other octopuses, to warn predators, and to show my mood. When I'm angry, I turn dark red. When I'm calm, I fade to pale gray. It's like my feelings are written all over my skin.
Secrets.
Okay, that's incredible. But here's what I really want to know. What's your biggest secret?
Oh, Woofie, where do I even start? Here's something that will absolutely blow your mind. I have 9 brains. Well, not exactly 9 separate brains like you're imagining. I have one central brain in my head, but each of my 8 arms has its own cluster of nerve cells, like a mini brain. These arm brains can think and act on their own, without asking my main brain for permission. My left arm can be hunting for crabs, while my right arm is exploring a crack in the rocks, and my main brain is keeping track of everything happening around me. It's like having 8 helpers working at the same time.
So, your arms can think for themselves?
Exactly. Each sucker on my arms can taste what it's touching, so when I reach into a crevice, my arm knows if there's food in there before my main brain even gets the message. We can solve puzzles, open jars, use tools, and escape from places that seem impossible. I once squeezed my entire body through a hole the size of a quarter to get away from a hungry shark. My bones? I don't have any. Just flexible muscle and skin. That's why I can fit through spaces you'd think were way too small.
A hole the size of a quarter? That's smaller than a golf ball.
Yep, and I did it while the shark was snapping at me. Pretty cool escape, right?
What's next? What's next? What's next?
So with all that brain power and all those arms, what does a typical day look like for you down there on the ocean floor?
My day is pretty busy, actually. I'm mostly active at night, so when the sun goes down, that's when I wake up and get to work. First thing I do is check out my den. That's my home in the rocks. I like to keep it clean and organized. I'll move little rocks around, arrange shells, and make sure everything is just right. Then I head out to hunt. I'm a master hunter, Woofie. I sneak up on crabs and shrimp, moving slowly and quietly. When I get close, I use my arms to feel around rocks and coral. The moment I find something tasty, my suckers grab it. Each sucker has taste receptors, so I'm literally tasting what I'm touching as I hunt. It's like having a tongue on every arm.
Kids, this is why hide and seek with an octopus would be the hardest game ever.
Ha! You'd never find me, Woofie.
But it's not all hunting and hiding, is it? You must have quiet moments too.
You know, that's a really thoughtful question. We octopuses are mostly solitary creatures. We like our alone time, our own space, our own rocks to explore. But we're not completely lonely. We communicate with each other through color changes and body language. Sometimes I'll see another octopus and we'll have a little conversation by flashing colors back and forth. It's like a secret language written in light and shadow. And honestly, I'm pretty content with my own company. I have my hunting, my exploring, my puzzle solving. There's always something to figure out or discover in the ocean. But I think deep down, all creatures, even us smart octopuses, need connection sometimes. We just show it in our own way. A flash of color, a gentle touch, a moment of understanding.
That's beautiful, Octopus. Really beautiful.
Lightning, 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 lightning round. Lightning, 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 lightning round.
All right, my friend, it's time for the lightning round. Quick questions, quick answers. You ready?
Bring it on! I love this game.
Question 1. What's your absolute favorite food in the whole ocean?
Oh, that's easy. Crabs and shrimp. They're like the ocean snack bar, and I could eat them all day long. There's nothing better than the feeling of a crab's shell crunching between my suckers. Plus, they're tricky to catch, which makes the hunt even more fun.
Question 2. Tell us about the most amazing escape you've ever made.
There was this one time when a huge moray eel came after me in my den. I was trapped, nowhere to go, and this eel was getting closer and closer. So I did what I do best. I squeezed my entire body through a hole in the rocks that was barely bigger than a quarter. My whole squishy body fit through. The eel couldn't follow me because it has a rigid body. I made it to safety and watched from my new hiding spot as the eel gave up and swam away. Flexibility is everything when you're living in the deep ocean.
Question 3. If you could have any superpower besides the ones you already have, what would it be?
That's a tough one. I think I'd want to be able to stay out of water for longer. Right now, I can only survive a few minutes on damp rocks before my skin starts to dry out. If I could breathe air like you do, I could explore the whole world, not just the ocean. I could see mountains, forests, deserts. Can you imagine?
That's a beautiful dream, Octopus.
It really is.
Question 4. What's something most people don't know about octopuses that would surprise them?
Most people think we're just mindless sea creatures. But we're actually really curious and playful. We like to explore new things, and we can recognize individual humans. If you visit an aquarium and see an octopus, it might recognize you if you come back. We have personalities and preferences. Some of us are shy, some are bold, some are total troublemakers. We're not all the same. We're individuals, just like you.
You can recognize people? That's incredible.
Yep. And some of us like to play pranks on the people who visit us. We'll squirt water at them or hide our food just to see what they do. We're smarter than people think.
Question 5. If you could give all the kids listening right now one piece of advice, what would it be?
I'd say this. Never stop being curious about the world around you. Ask questions. Explore. Try new things. And don't be afraid to be different. I'm different from most animals. I'm soft where others are hard. I'm smart in ways that are unusual. I can do things nobody else can do. And you know what? That's my greatest strength. Your differences make you special. Your weird ideas, your unique talents, your strange dreams, those are the things that make you amazing. So be yourself, be curious, and never stop exploring.
That's perfect, Octopus. That's just perfect. Octopus, thank you so much for sharing your incredible world with us today. You've taught us that intelligence comes in many forms, that being different is amazing, and that the ocean is full of wonders we're still discovering.
Thanks so much for having me, Woofie. This was a blast. Remember, friends, life's too short not to chase your dreams, and the ocean is waiting for you to explore it.
Parents, if your kids are inspired to learn more about octopuses, check out a local aquarium or watch a nature documentary together. These creatures are real-life superheroes. That's all for this episode of Woofie and Friends. I'm Woofie, and I hope you learned something amazing today about one of the ocean's most incredible creatures. Keep being curious. Keep asking questions. And keep exploring the wonderful world around you. Whether you're at home, at school, or by the ocean, there's always something new to discover. See you next time, friends. This was Woofie. Bye.